good for.
Alright, so we're looking at week 4 here for 214. I've got Destiny.
Guinevere had golden hair like yours, lady, like yours. Streaming out when we'd ride through the warm wind down by the bay.
Machines turn on intermittent.
Yesterday, seagulls circle endlessly, singing silent harmony.
Extra electrons floating out there, so you got
We shall be free.
shutting down conventionals. You just use that extra electricity to run machines that aren't time critical. So one example might be you've got a big pile of recycling sitting around, and you don't want to pay a premium to grind it because it's already pretty low value stuff. You'll only turn on your grinders and shredders as a dump load, basically. So, thought for the day. Yeah, because one thing that the utility companies sort of push back on the renewables is, well, we're already at capacity. We don't want any more wind. We don't want any more solar on our grid because it's going to screw it up. It's going to fry it. Well,
Glade plug-in scented oil fills the air with emotion for up to 60 days.
Sense of high voltage coming through, big surge.
Glade clean linen. Feel fresh and new. Feel Glade.
Play your financial cards right. You say, hey, look, I just saved the day by saving the grid by not blowing it out with all the extra solar and wind.
In the morning, when you rise, do you think of me and how you left me crying? Are you thinking?
So this part right here is a little bit confusing.
The managers and where you got me to be at noon. You are living a reality. I left years ago, it quite nearly killed me. In the long run, it will make you cry, make you crazy, oh, before your time. And the difference between me and you, I won't argue right or wrong, but I have time to cry, baby. You don't have to cry, I said cry, my baby. You don't have to cry, I said cry, my baby. You don't have to cry. In the morning, when you rise, do you think of me and how you left me crying? Are you thinking of telephones and managers and where you got to be at noon? You are living a reality. I left years ago, it quite nearly killed me. In the long run, it will make you cry, make you crazy, oh, before your time. And the difference between me and you, I won't argue right or wrong, but I have time to cry, baby. I don't have to cry, I said cry, my baby. You don't have to cry, I said cry, my baby. You don't have to cry.
Business customers billed for the highest 15-minute period of power demand during the monthly billing period. Then the
I have kissed you, so I'll miss you on the road. Be sure to hide the roaches.
Beyond this scope. All right, we'll deal with that next week. Okay, so now I think I understand the demand charge a little bit better. So it's not that it's not that you're being charged as if you were running at 15 kilowatt hours the entire month. It's just that there's this supplemental or additional demand charge if you hit that if you get a spike of that. Okay. So this is what a smart grid makes sense. To say, well, I realize that it's a burden to have this giant demand, but there might be instances where demand is a good thing. So if you have a surplus of electricity,
if you smile at me, I will understand. 'Cause that is something everybody everywhere does in the same.
I like this. Let me put it this way. Do you not know the precise definition of unqualified or most definite? Is Shauna going over this stuff?
I can see by your coat, friend, you're from the other side. Just one thing you got to know, can you definitely one.
I think it's easy to look at a graph.
Say, can I have some of your purple berry?
Yes, I've been eating him for 6 or 7 weeks now. I haven't got sick once.
Bob Mickey was first alive.
Wooden ships on the water, very free and easy. You know the way it's supposed to be. Silver on the shoreline, let us be. Talking about very free and easy.
Area of this rectangle is going. Now, for most instances, voltage is fixed. 120.
All the grips us as we watch you die. All we can do is echo your anguished cries. Still, as all human feelings die, we are leaving. You don't need
We just call this AMAX. Pmax, max power is just the product, it's just
Go, take a sister and by the hand. Lead her away from this foreign land. Far away, where we'll not laugh again. We are leaving. You don't need
south on my shoulder.
divided by the amperage.
Guess I'll set it on
That's
some
the
road.
load factor itself, a little bit like efficiency. It's all between 0 and 100%. So is that clear? Load factor? So the voltage is changed.
Here in my
just the
garage,
amperage,
just
that's
bought
based
this
on whatever
new
load
Lamborghini
you're
here.
putting on your motor.
Fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills.
So if
But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
The load factor
In fact,
itself,
I'm a lot more proud of these
Yeah,
7
it's
new
units, just
bookshelves
like
that I had to get
efficiency. So I'll just
installed to
have
hold
this,
2,000 new books that I bought.
green part down here.
It's like the billionaire Warren Buffett says, the more you learn, the more you earn.
Okay.
Now, maybe you've seen my TEDx talk where I talk about how I read a book a
So that should
day.
be clear.
You know, I read a book a day not to show off. It's, again, about the knowledge. In fact, the real reason I keep this Lamborghini here is that it's a reminder that dreams are still possible, because it wasn't that long ago that I was in a little town across the country sleeping on a
Okay,
couch
I
in a
think we know
mobile
what
home with only
demand
$47
is,
in my
you
bank
know.
account. I didn't have a college degree. I had no opportunities. But you know what? Something happened that changed my life.
Full load amps.
I bumped into a mentor.
I used A sub M.
And another mentor, and a few more mentors. I found 5 mentors, and they showed me what they did to become multimillionaires. Again, it's not just about money, it's about the good life, health, wealth, love, and happiness. And so I recorded a little video. It's actually on my website. You can click here on this video, and it'll take you to my website where I share
see,
3
these are-
things that they
these are
taught
different. I
me.
mean,
3 things that
typically-
you can
and-
implement
and-
today, no matter
I'm not
where
sure.
you are.
Usually,
Now, this isn't a
in
get-rich-quick
engineering
scheme.
math,
You know,
you're
like
gonna
they say,
use
if things sound too good to be
symbol
true, they are too
for
good to
whatever
be true.
variable
I'm
you
not
have.
promising you
In
that
this case,
tomorrow
and then
you're going to be able to go out and buy a
But
Lamborghini.
usually in technical jargon.
But what I
you know,
am
and
telling
they'll
you
say
is it can
FLA,
happen
that's a full load
faster
amp.
than
So
you
they're-
think
they're kind of
if you know
backwards,
the
those two.
proven
I mean,
steps.
One's sort of
So
easier to
I recorded a
deal
little
with
2-minute video on my website.
linguistically,
Like I
FLA,
said, now it's not the
versus
most
saying
professional. I just
A sub
shot
M,
it here with
which is
my
sort of easier
iPhone,
to
but it's
deal with
real.
algebra.
Nobody can argue. This is my true story.
You know,
And I'm going to give you
science
the 3 most
translation.
important things you can do today. So click the link, go there. It's completely free to watch it. It's just a couple minutes.
Okay, here's
Invest
another
in
thing to keep
yourself.
mind. This
Always
might
be
somewhat
curious.
obvious, but if
Don't
you
be
look
a
at
cynic.
volts and amps on this.
Okay? People
particular
see videos
motor.
like this and they say, oh, that's not real. That's for somebody else.
When you've got
Don't listen. Don't
high
listen.
voltage,
Be an
so
optimist.
460, you've got low
Like
amperage.
Conrad
87.
Hilton, the
When
man who
you've got low
started
amperage,
Hilton
230,
Hotel. He
you've got
said
higher
that when he's
amperage.
15 years old, he read a book by
Makes
Helen
sense.
Keller.
And really all you're doing
And
there,
that book
you
changed
can
his
think of that
life.
as just,
Books can change your life. And in that book,
squeezing or stretching
Helen Keller
this
said optimism.
rectangle.
So
That's
if you're a
what it is.
cynic, if you're a
Multiplying
pessimist, you don't need to click
a
here.
big number by
Don't worry about
smalls
it.
is the same as
I don't need to
multiplying
talk to
small
everybody.
number by a
But if
big
you're
to
somebody
come up with the same
who
thing.
knows that there's something better, because
That's pretty
the
clear.
dream is possible.
So I'm trying to,
You know, for
that's
some of
why
you,
this
watching
230,
it's
which is small,
not necessarily a
corresponds to this
Lamborghini, maybe
170,
it's
which is big.
a new job, a
460,
new
which is
opportunity,
big,
starting your own
corresponds to
company.
87,
Maybe
which
it's a
is
new
small.
lifestyle without so much stress, traveling the world, doing those things that you know you're
Yeah,
destined
exactly.
to do. You can't do those
area
unless you
of
understand
this
finances.
Rectangle isn't
Money, I don't
changing.
call it
You
money
can't so much
anymore. I
power
call it
with things,
fuel
just
units.
whether
You must
whether
have
you
enough
want
fuel
more torque
units
or higher speed.
to live out your
So
dream
you
and to
trade
live
off.
out your destiny. So I'll see you on my website. It's a quick video, and you'll see there, absolutely free. So
you
just
can go
click this
the way around.
video,
You got-
and
you
you'll be
got
taken
bigger
there in a second.
bolts.
And
You're gonna
I'm
run
excited
higher
to share
torque.
this
It's a
amazing
lot
stuff.
like in,
You'll see, not because of anything
it's
of
a lot
me,
like
but
in a
because
tug
I've
of
been
war
fortunate
race, and the way
enough to
think of
learn
that,
from mentors many years ahead of me.
like this.
Not just in books like these, although I love books, but also real in-person mentors.
I
So
always go
let me
back
share with
to,
you these 3 tips that have made all the difference in my life. They're practical. You can do them
here's
today.
the
You can
electric.
start on them today. All right? See you there on my site.
Here's your mechanical. And you're going to have a,
Holding
What's called a
you
through
close
variable.
undisturbed before a fire.
and you're going to have an across
The
variable.
pressure in my chest when you
And
breathe
in electricity,
in
your
my
through variable is
ear.
current, or amperage.
We both knew this would happen
And then your cross variable.
when you
of course,
first
voltage.
appeared.
In mechanics, your through variable is velocity, so I'll put a little small v
My
there.
lady
And your
of
cross
the
variable
eye.
is force.
Brownness
You can also
of
think of
your
this if you're
body
rotating.
in the fire
This could
glow.
be angular velocity, so how fast it's spinning.
Except the places where the
Or
sun
in a
used to
motor, is torque.
How
How hard you're pushing. So this is what I always go back to. Because every single system, you can do the same thing for a hydraulic system. And pressure,
my lady of the
just
eye,
look that in. Maybe I'll just,
letting
well,
myself
I don't want to write it, so I'm going to screw up my thing. But just imagine, I wrote hydraulics here in the middle, pressure is going to be my across, and volumetric flow rate is my
know
power.
I'd
You
like to
multiply the cross variable by the through barrels, you get power.
live
So that's why power and energy are kind of the unifying variable in almost any of these systems. Okay. Yeah, pressure, you can think of pressure like voltage, you can think of pressure like torque, you can think of pressure like force. All right, so demand is typically the greatest 15, 30, 60 minutes. Okay, so this is the kind of confusing part. He says, I say energy, though the units of demand are actually kilowatts. So they're looking for the 15-minute period where you're pulling the maximum kilowatts. And those 3 drill presses were the example.
beams of sunshine light the stage, the red lights
Look
on.
at the,
I never want to
Are you
finish
guys starting to dig into that at all?
what I've just begun with you,
Well, I've been writing in
my lady of the
I'll show you how far. Oh, I did not do this. Problem 1. So I've not done problem 1. This is problem 2.
Helplessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word, gasping at glimpses of gentle true spirit. He runs, wishing he could fly, only to trip at the sound of goodbye. Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders at the empty place inside.
Kilowatts?
Heartlessly helping himself to her bad dreams. He worries, did he hear a goodbye?
So that equals that.
Or even
6.
hello? They are one person, they are two, love one, they are 3 together, they are 4 for each other.
That equals watts divided by 1,000.
Stand by the stairway, you'll see something certain to tell you. Confusion has its cause.
Use the standard of
Love isn't lying, it's loose in a lady who lingers, saying she is lost and choking on hello. They are one person, they are 2 love on, they are 3 together, they are 4 for each other.
During the building's peak energy use, so during the demand period. Utility meter is monthly, and we're going to run at a 70% load factor. If you like percentages, you must do a control line.
It's been a long
As a percentage.
time coming. It's going to be a
I'm just going to put
long
time you have times voltage times time. So you can almost think take this figure when it's super fancy, put it
surely won't stand the light of day. No,
and it appears to be and not all.
Yes, it does.
Appears to be and not all. Appears to be and not all.
Time, such a long, long time before the dawn.
We've got power sort of as an area. Pick
Speak out.
back here.
You got to speak out against the madness.
You start to think
You got to speak your mind if you dare. Don't try to get yourself elected. If you do, you had better
So now-
clap your hands.
And it appears to be and not all.
Yes, it does.
Appears to be and not all. Appears to be and not all.
Time, such a long, 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 long time before the dawn.
I think by now you've had it hammered in your head enough to know that power is both sides out and stuff that's going on now. And whether you want to
It's been a long
Time coming.
going to be
Long time gone.
but you know
What are your assumptions and references? What are we looking for? Calculate the annual cost of 3-series motor. Use the general service G2 rate. Where is that? Is this right here?
Always just before the dawn.
And it appears to be and not all. Appears to be and not all. Appears to be and not.
Time, such a long, 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 long time before the dawn.
What driving most crossover vehicles feels like. What driving a 2015 Honda CR-V feels like. With more available technology than ever before, the 2015 Honda CR-V is one of the most advanced crossover vehicles on the market. Find out more
Our
here.
units on that are dollars per month, right? And then service time is 12 months. And then service cost is dollars per year. So that equals your service times the number of
49 reasons,
so we're paying $698.20
all of them good ones.
whether you like it or not.
Drifting with my legs,
Let's look at this demand drive. So the question is whether or not
need a
hitting
little work and rest.
300 kilowatts.
Is to steady, be my world. Now she's gone. I left that man play his hand. I left that song to know.
70%
I'm down on my knees. Nobody left to please.
It kind of like sounds like every single time it comes on, it's just running at 70% load factor, which is,
Now it's over. They left in the spring. Her and
so
the
this is less
drifters
than,
looking for
did you do an if statement?
beautiful grace.
I'm gonna call this 300 kilowatts. I'm not gonna do the if statement.
Leave our world. Leave our world. Let that man lift your blessed I'm down on my knees.
Greater than,
Nobody left to breathe. On my knees. Feeling lost. Time has gone.
so, if you go over,
If the feeling's wrong, before too long, it's crazy, and you're trapping, and you know that's not where it's at, baby. You're just seeing things through a cat's eye,
sounds to me a little bit
baby. That's not right, oh baby. Come on and tell me, baby. You better tell me, baby.
this.
Who do you?
Turn the thing on.
Who do you love? Time will tell us.
300.
He's trying
Just to
to
see what's up.
sell us.
So then equals,
Bye, bye, baby, baby.
now,
Bye. If you think of it, baby. How much you got wrong, baby? If the feeling's wrong, before
that's the
too
one.
long, it's crazy, and you're trapping, and you know that's not where it's at, baby. You're just seeing this through a cat's eye, baby. That's not right, oh lady. Come on and tell me, baby. You better tell me, baby. Who do you love?
Oops, let's put this in dollars per kilowatt hour equals 0.0684. That's money. Currency, let's give it a few more sig digs. Runtime hours. Insert. This is going to be energy used. This is going to be in kilowatt hours. So to get kilowatt hours, we're just multiplying the, well, just the kilowatts times the hours. And that's just a number. So 457,000 kilowatt hours used.
I don't understand where you're getting your kilowatt hours because we didn't compute how many hours it's been running.
Oh, I got, so here's the number of hours in a year,
Yep.
8760.
But you can't use the load factor because it's only running 10 hours a day, Monday through Friday. That would give you your hours per year it's operating. And so,
Oh, was that? Oh, yeah. I think maybe I missed that.
So-
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
so operating all year, Monday through Friday, at 10 hours per day,
Mm-hmm.
then you would have to find how many days that is, and then times that by hours.
You're right. I got a little ahead of myself on the load factor. Thank you.
Because we need days in
All-
use per year, so if you use
All year, Monday to Friday.
you get like, if you use 5/7 or 365 times 5/7, you get 260.71.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah, let's do that.
So
Thanks,
that
yeah.
would just go up to 261 days, and then I saw in the form that they used 262 days, so I don't know if they're actually calculating the days or they've typed it into
Nice. Okay. Yes. Let's do that. I was just gonna go with 2,000 days per year, or I mean 2,000 hours per year. No, let's not do that. Monday through
because
Friday.
if you're going to do it that way, you could just do
5 times
50 hours per week
52.
times 52 weeks.
Yeah. If we did, we could also just do 5. So equals 5 times 52. So those are the working days. Insert, and here is hours per day. There's 10. Okay, here we go. Insert hours per year equals, so days times hours. There we go. Okay, that's a little less. So instead of getting energy, so it's running for 2,600 hours. I had it at 6132. Yeah, okay, so energy is, think, load factor, hours per day, hours per year. Now times the load factor. And I'll delete this guy.
So you have energy.
So that's the power in kilowatts. That's the hours per year. I got that by multiplying 260 days times 10 hours per day. That's 2,600 hours per year. And the load factor, it's only running at 70%. There we go. So that's,
You're not using the hours in a year, the 8,760.
let's see.
How many it's run per year?
Yeah, I did. I think I didn't even use it at all.
Okay.
I didn't even use it at all. Because it was just given 10 hours per day, and I'm assuming 52 weeks per year.
So I'm sorry, so the kilowatt rating, then the load factor, and then the running hours per year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's the power rating right there, full tilt. And then the number of hours, but then we knock that down and it's only running at 70%.
So would you have to bracket that then? So it's not applying 0.7 to...
When I do my multiplication?
Yeah.
No, if you're doing multiplication like this, no need for parens. And if you're ever in doubt, you can try it both ways and see if you get the same answer.
Because I come out with, what'd you come out with? I got something.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the energy used. 3-phase service, 5785. We're running for 12 months. That's your annual. Here's your load factor. And that's going to be per month. Insert. So demand factor cost equals, so I think we're looking at 12 months times your demand factor, so you're paying $87 a year just to have the thing on. And then here's your energy dollars per kilowatt hour, energy cost equals, so here's your kilowatt hours used times the cost of energy,
And that
$9,000, and then total cost is going to equal the three-phase service plus the demand factor cost plus the energy cost.
So you used energy times energy used per year, or cost of energy.
Yeah, and this is not the tidiest way to do it. We just kind of winged it here, but hopefully the concepts are in place. So it's a 100 horsepower motor. We turn that into watts by multiplying by 400 or 700. Is that correct?
I think 746, yeah.
HP to watts. 745.7. Okay, 745.7. Perfect. Convert that to kilowatts by dividing by 1,000. Time in the year, hours in the year we didn't really use. We just said we're going to run for 5 times 52 days. And then we're going to run at 10 hours per day. So the hours per year ends up being 2,600. The machine itself is not running at 100%. It's only running at 70%. So the energy used is the power times the time. Wasn't running 100%, so we multiply that by our 70 and come up with 135,000 kilowatt hours. Three-phase service. That's just the cost of having your three-phase motor put in per month, dollars per month right there. Running for 12 months. There's the basic service cost of $694. And I hope we interpreted this correctly to say that your demand factor with a 300 kilowatt break is 725. And it sounds like, let's see, if power kilowatts greater than 300, then 14.7. We could also say if power in kilowatts less than 300, then equals 7.25, else if. See that? And again, this is not, proper code, but it's just showing you sort of pseudocode. If the power in kilowatts is less than 300, then charge 725. More correctly, if it's greater than 0 and less than 300, not that you'd ever have negative, right?
Yeah.
Else if power is greater than 300, then charge $14.50. So I just plugged in 725 because I could see that we're under 300 with our power.
And how did you get your energy cost? Was that just your energy used times the energy charge?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
It's
6 cents. I got it as 6.84 cents from this website.
Yeah, because I have it
Oh,
at,
6084. Maybe I left a zero out. Hang on.
yeah, because mine's 8,200.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think 6084. I left off a zero. Is that a little closer?
That's like spot on to mine.
Okay. Yeah, I left off a zero. All right, so I think that's a pretty good stab at problem one. Let me just show you a little bit overview of problem two, and the results might surprise you. And I don't think we got this exactly right because I think we left off the demand charge. I'm not sure, just have to go back and check. But started off with how many hours in a year. I don't know why those numbers are slightly different. Oh, I know why. It's because I just dragged it over. Hours in the year. Use factor is 40% in this case. Now, the 40... So the 100 horsepower motor has to run at 52 kilowatts, whereas the 150 horsepower motor is running at less total wattage. And I'm assuming this is to make the same amount of compressed air.
Yeah.
Now, you might say, what the heck, why is that the case? Well, what you can liken it to, say you've got a big V8 motor versus a little tiny four-banger motor. If that four-banger has to run flat out to keep up with the V8, it's probably going to get worse mileage. It's just not designed as efficiently to run at a given speed, and that has to do with the power band. That's something we can cover in other classes. But it should make sense that even though it's smaller, it has to work harder and use more energy just to keep up to do the same amount of work. Hopefully that makes some kind of sense. So there's your total kilowatt hours. That's just similar to what we did before. I think this is correct on this use factor, running 40% of the time. Dollars per kilowatt hour is the same. I think we might have put that 725 in. You'll have to look. The service is the same, but the bill is more for the 100 because it's actually using more electricity, more energy. That's kind of what we came up with. So the point is, just getting a smaller rinky-dink compressor might not necessarily save you money.
Yeah.
Just has to run harder. So that's what we came up with. All right, I got to get to my other class, but hopefully 47 minutes, we went a little bit over there. But Darcy blows. I'm heading to Billings tomorrow, but see you guys next week? Wednesday morning for this class? Yeah.
But not tomorrow.
No, I can't make it tomorrow. I'll send an email.